What's up, everybody? This is me. Some of y'all know me as Randy. Some of y'all know me as Hussein. Some of y'all know me as Freedom. You can refer to me as anyone. I'll understand what y'all are saying. How's everybody? We at the end of the year, December 2017, and yeah, I decided to do a podcast. I'm not gonna go too deep into this one, but I just want to explain to y'all the who, what, when, where, whys, and hows, minus the where of why I started this podcast. Alright? So, the reason why I started this podcast, okay, is because content creation is the way of the future. Alright? And when I say content creation is the way of the future, we're reaching a point where television and traditional forms of media, they're becoming outdated. Alright? Everything is going online. And to be honest, it's much easier. I call it digital recycling. Like, everything is online. You can go to it whenever you want to. You don't have to record nothing. You don't have to wait for nothing. You don't have to do anything. You just go to whatever you want to do. And so, creating content and putting it online is one of those channels for people to go and see or listen to whatever they want to listen to. And it will be the future. You're talking about in 2 or 3 years, everything will be digital. You can find everything online. So I want to have an impact and a staple on what's going to be online. And hopefully in a few years, this podcast will have some type of impact on people, on the world, on culture, on whatever. You know, if we're still alive in 2 to 3 years, because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, right? Another reason why I wanted to make a podcast is because I feel like content leaders are going to be at the forefront of media. Like, they're going to be the ones that dictate what happens in media. Like, no longer will we be able to, we have to just accept whatever the news is telling us and accept it as true. Like, we see the shambles that media is in right now, and everybody's getting caught up and called out and whatever, you know? And the final reason I want to make this podcast is because I feel like I can have a positive influence on people, you know? I already have a positive influence on many people, but I feel like I could have a more positive influence on people. I could do more for people. I could help people out more, you know? And all the while, keeping it as real as I can, because even though there are other people that keep it real, people are limited and people are scared to say what they really feel. And I feel like I'm never scared to say what I really feel. So that's why I'm doing the podcast, you know? Now I want to tell y'all what y'all gonna get from this podcast, alright? Y'all are gonna get life lessons from the daily struggles of what I go through, the daily struggles of what other people go through, things that I learned, things that are beneficial, and it's not gonna be some long, boring talks. Like, I want it to be short, sweet, and to the point, but at the same time, it's gonna hit you and help you out with whatever you're going through. Or maybe it's gonna help out somebody that you know, and what they're going through. Another thing y'all are going to get from this podcast is just realness. I'm not holding my tongue for anybody. I'll be as respectful as I can. But from here, from day one, I want y'all to know, I will be real. There will be nothing that will be held back. I'm not going to hold my tongue for anything. I don't care who comes. I don't care who feels a certain way about it. If I tell you something in a respectful way, and you want to hate on me being real, you need to hate and refute my points with logic and with facts. If not, you need to shut the fuck up. Alright? As simple as that. Alright? That's the what. The who. I want to do something different, right? Normally, people, they want to interview celebrities, they want to interview politicians, they want to interview people who have something going for themselves, right? Which is cool, like, you get to learn a lot from these people, but I feel like all of these celebrities, everybody, like, they forget about the smaller people. They forget about the everyday people who have something to offer, right? They forget about the guy who works at the school walking the kids across the street. They forget about the janitor who cleans up hotels. They forget about the housekeeper of a celebrity. They forget about just normal people who do everyday stuff, who have so much stuff to offer. Like, I want to interview everybody. I want to talk to everybody. I want to let everybody's stories be heard. And that way, the platform will also spread faster and better. You see what I'm saying? Also, like I said, I know celebrities. I know people who know celebrities. I want to interview celebrities also. There's some questions that I want to ask celebrities that sometimes I don't hear other people asking. Like, I feel like, you know, for example, when Cam Newton got called out for making that statement about the women, I understood it as Cam Newton was saying that's cute that she asked him a question, or it was funny, not because he was being sexist, but because there are not a lot of female reporters, you know, and I didn't feel he needed to apologize for something. I feel like if there wasn't so much pressure from the internet, he could have made that known. But who am I to say? That's why I would have to interview people like that. I also want to interview investors. I want to interview financial analysts, economic analysts. I want to interview politicians. I want to interview different people. And I want to ultimately interview anybody that can help my audience. You know, I want it to be you guys give me some feedback. I put something out there for y'all that could help out y'all or somebody else, you know? So that's the who's of the podcast. The when of the podcast, hopefully, I'll be able to do it daily. If I can't do it daily, realistically, I'm starting at the end of the year 2017. But if I can't do it daily, by 2018, I want to have at least 3 to 7 episodes per week. You know, that's the when. The how, basically, I'm going to do it audio for people who want to listen, for people who might be in the car, for people who might just be driving along and want to listen to something like myself. And I'm also going to do it as a YouTube video so people could see me, see my reaction, see my emotion, see what's going on. And also because that's content. People will get on it and maybe, you know what I'm saying? Somebody else might want to create a podcast and I might be the inspiration for that. Maybe somebody else might want to, you know, do anything. It just might be that motivation and that boost. You know what I'm saying? So that's all of the who, what, when, where, why, and how of why I want to do of why I'm doing the podcast minus the where. And the where is wherever, like wherever I feel like doing it, I'll do it, you know, but preferably in a place that y'all can hear me and that y'all can see me on video. And that's about it. So I hope y'all are excited as I am, not just about this podcast, but about going into 2018 with the right vibes, with the right, you know, mindset, making things right in your own lives, making things right with the in other people's lives that you may have messed up, fixing things, you know, making the right decisions, listening to the right people, not just throwing your life in the trash, like. And this is how we want to go. So my first podcast, I really don't have no time to do this. Like right now I should be sleeping, but you know, if I go to sleep right now, then I'm going to wake up and I'm going to say tomorrow. Like, no, we got to live like there's no tomorrow. Going into 2018, we gotta live like there's no tomorrow, because there literally might be no tomorrow. Every time you turn on the news, you thinking about nuclear codes, you thinking about North Korea, you thinking about Donald Trump. Like, there might not be a tomorrow. So why would I wait for something that there's a real possibility it might not be there? You get what I'm saying? So that's about it. And yes, I am swagged out. I got this little American flag bandana on my shoulders. You know, gotta be different. Well, I don't got. And that's about it. So y'all be prepared for this podcast. And I'm out.